Hey guys, Jerry here and welcome back to RollerCoaster Tycoon 2. As you can see on the whole income thingy here, we're actually getting pretty close to winning this scenario, so yeah, that's progress at least. 4,000 income a month. Now granted we've been spending a lot of money on the landscaping here lately, so we haven't actually been making a lot of profit. As you can see down here, it's actually quite appalling. But at least we do get a bit of money in. And I mean, if we just stop filling sand in everywhere, then won't take long for a money stockpile to fill up. So, what we need to do is either compress or squish another ride into this very cramped area we have so far, or start expanding over here into one of these areas that we can actually purchase. And I think that might actually be worth pursuing, but I do believe that those areas are quite expensive. Let's see. So of course there's the whole purchase the access to build over the road. We can also just build a ride over the road here. That might actually not be the worst idea. Just having a ride centered, like with the entrance and queue over the road here, and then having it dip into both parks. Saves us a bunch of money for purchasing a new area, and we don't need to like direct more people to go over there. We do, however, need to direct a handyman to actually do his job. Like, I don't know why they refuse to just clean this bridge here, but that's starting to get really disgusting. Let's see, what do we have of rides that we can actually put out here? No, more stuff breaking down. Not fun. There's the Haunted Mansion. Which we don't have the scenery for. I don't think without the scenery that those rides are not going to be worth much, and besides I don't think they're actually much different than these things. So yeah, the amount of interest or the interesting part about them would be very limited. Now in terms of roller coasters, we have the, I think this one over here, was that the vertical one? Or just the looping roller coaster? I think it was the... I think it was the looping roller coaster. So we have the junior coaster, we have the twister, where basically stuff can like twist around and invert itself. And we have the standard roller coaster where people stand up. Like these are generally much more intense than many of the other ones. The mini suspended flying roller coaster here is actually quite gentle, because of the whole suspension thing. There's of course the good old wooden roller coaster, which, but it just has so many limitations that the steel ones don't have. Now these twister roller coasters here, as you can see, they can get quite wild. I actually love the design on that one. But I think we wanna, like, since it's gonna be the final roller coaster in the park, I think we wanna build it ourselves. Okay, this one's just looking fantastic. Like, I'm absolutely loving the look of that. So yeah, it would appear that we can actually produce like a lot of interesting stuff with this setup here. I'm just wondering how well it'll, like how much space it's gonna take up. But then again, if we're just building it like above the park, then there's not really much issue there. So if we build it station here, okay, then I'm gonna assume that we're gonna need to start with some height. Because roller coasters without height, that's just wrong. Okay, so if we wanna, can we do a small turn here and then have it maybe come up again quickly? Yeah, just to get a bit of speed on here. Let's see what we have. We have some corkscrews. We probably don't have enough speed for that. We have a barrel roll. Can we avoid? Yeah, we can actually. Okay, so we need to borrow back this money we just paid back. Alright, so we start with the nice corkscrew over the Egyptian place here. And then we're gonna turn it nice and gently into this, where we then... I think we want to take it up. Can't do that. I don't know how much speed we're gonna have on the roller coaster here, that's the main thing right now. If we instead... Can we curve it downwards? And then have it like come right over the heads of these... Nope, there's a stall in the way, funnel cake shop in the way. So, the only thing we can really do... We need this barrel roll there to complete. As I said, we have only been at like 13 meters here, so we can probably go up to like 10 or so without losing too much speed. 10.5, yeah, so we just have a small line there. Curve it around. Then maybe get some more height on it here as we go past this ride. Not even sure how that's gonna work, but then we can just without the curve, just brief speed up here and then start. Hold on. Yeah, like this. And then we're gonna conflict with the entrance to the park here. Park entrance in the way. So let's just move it a bit out here and then we'll try again. So we go down, curve, curve. Special, we have the half corkscrew here. That's the one we just... No, that's gonna be too intense right now. What we need is another bank. No, not gonna work. So that's not gonna work either, so we bank it here and then we can do the helix. We don't want the helix up, we want the helix down. So they don't have a lot of speed on here, so we can build a bit using this method here. And then we can do... We can't do a corkscrew yet. Corkscrew left. I didn't hit that. We're running out of money again here. Let's keep going, keep loaning more. So we have the ride coming up here, getting some height, round the bend. Just a quick corkscrew here to get people like psyched up. I think it drops down a bit here so they get some speed on it. Then it curves up here again, goes in a tight loop here. Just get some speed up, corkscrew, round, tight curve or big curve as much as we can. Can we do the corkscrew back again? Magic carpet in the way, so no, we can't. What if we take it all the way over here? We can do the right one. Yeah, let's see, we're going from 21 meters and up to, yeah, I think we might have enough speed left for this. We're still at 13 meters, I think. Yeah, 13.5 meters, so we still have room for some more stuff going. Let's see. Actually, there. I think we have a lot of speed on the ride at this point, so I don't know if we actually want to like squander that by finishing it just yet. That's the thing I'm worrying about right now, so let's instead yeah, that's not gonna happen. I think this is doable. Helix, no. And of course we're gonna run into the other roller coaster here if we do this. Do we have enough energy for or speed left for a loop here? That's the question. I think I'm gonna have to fiddle a lot with the design of this one to get it to work properly. Like we have another loop there in the middle of everything, but we can't get out of it yet. I think we're gonna have to drop that one. What if we go helix down small? And if we do that, we conflict with ourselves. And there we're gonna run into the roller coaster itself again. Now this is a tight bend, and I'm not sure that's gonna fly very well with people, but we're gonna need to try it. 3 meters and rotate around, connecting to the exit or to the station again. It's twisting quite nicely around the park. Let's quickly put an entrance. We want the entrance over here because that's a shorter path. And then let us actually see what we can do to test it. 3 trains, 7 trains per car. We want a lot of trains, as many people as we can. Lift hill speed, full load. And leave when another arrives, yeah. Now, let us test once and close it immediately, just so in case something happens we only have 1 train out there getting stuck. Okay, so let's just sit back for a moment here and watch what happens while we look at our finances. 4200? Quite alright. This one is the one that's dangerous. Like this, they started out with a bit of some nice. Like this one wasn't too high speed. Alright, so it's slowly getting dropped into this one. Building up speed. Almost getting stuck there. Just barely making it through. Like this has gotta be nauseating. Yeah, this has got to be nauseating like hell. And it gets stuck. Okay, so the overall conclusion is that we don't have enough speed getting built up. And that's already like here in the start bit. So we need to extend all this entire bit here. So if we go here and delete all the way back, because here is where we can actually afford to like keep it inclined with the extra stuff here. Alright, so if we bank it right and send it down, we can do a large helix here, fix it up. We can do the half corkscrew here. We want to do it right instead. Actually, did we want to do the barrel roll here? Yeah, I think we want to do a barrel roll. And we don't have... Now, of course, we're going to run into the pirate ship here. meaning that we're gonna have to do a tight turn, and I really don't want to do that. Can we actually like finish the barrel roll with anything else? Ooh, we can actually convert it into a corkscrew. That's pretty good. It looks very nauseating. Quarter loop. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, so if we instead started with a half corkscrew here, and then we can do a quarter loop that goes down to vertical. No, that's dangerous. We need a half loop if we are to do that. That's gonna give us a lot of speed coming this way. So we are right now at 19 meters, it's 21 meters all the way up here, so I think we might just be able to do this. We can do a helix down large here, then proceed to get some more speed going. We might even have room to actually make it slightly vertical, but we don't want that. Because otherwise we're gonna run into the path here. So if we can do like, I don't know, set it up here, do a vertical loop right, then we're gonna end up on the path. So if you do it left, we end up over the exit of the other right instead. So if we take the let's do the on-right photo sections right there, and then do a barrel roll. Get some more money. Oh, our loan is just increasing trying to make this roller coaster. But at least we might be able to actually connect it up to. Now this one is over to the left of us. Can we do an S-bend? Why can we not do an S-bend? We're running into the old roller coaster itself. Okay, that's why. So we're actually gonna like have to do not a large lift or anything, but we're gonna have to do like I'm gonna do a half corkscrew here and fix it that way. That's not enough. Yeah, we're gonna end up too high in the air here with this, and we're also gonna run out of speed on it. So I think what we're gonna do is go over here and then quickly delete this entire section. How much speed do we have here? Like, properly. We probably have quite a bit of speed, so if we do that to slow it down a bit. 21 meters, okay, now we can do the helix down. I don't know what we're running into. But let's see, we are now at 13.5 meters, this one is 13.5 meters. So I don't know if we can do like a barrel roll. And then have it connect up. That would be the luckiest thing ever. It seems to be connecting. Nice! Excellent! Let's test once again then, and see if anything interesting happens. Like, this roller coaster is getting quite big. We've taken a large loan and we've made a lot of money while building it. So it's cost us quite a bit, even compared to some of those pre-made builds. So let's just see if we can actually complete this one. Oh, nearly getting stuck there. And getting stuck there already. That's really annoying. Can we increase the lift hill speeds maybe? Let's see if that does anything. So 11 kilometers now, that's a bit more than the 8 that are set on by default. So I don't know if that's going to be any problem with that, but it does nearly getting caught still. And nearly getting caught there. Or actually getting caught rather. Alright, so we still have a problem here. Now I don't even know, did we have like a large helix going down here? Okay, that's slightly... I think that's not nearly as high as it was before. So let's try that and see what happens. This episode is running a bit long because I'm just trying to get this roller coaster built here, but if we can build this roller coaster, then I think we might actually have won the game. Or this scenario at least, so that's kind of what I'm hoping for. I mean, I'm fine with it being a bit slow here in the start. If we can just get through this corner here. Bit extra speed, going down to the loop. Clearing the loop. Barrel roll. Nice bit of speed going through that one. Climbing up this hill. Granted, it's not doing too well in terms of these lateral Gs here. People are getting shaken quite a bit. But then again, we do have other roller coasters for people who want them more gentle. There's just not enough speed in those helixes when... Yeah, we're not getting enough speed to complete this. Over here we are. But the loop there is too much. Now it's going back up the hill. Oh, god damn it. Sorry. So I think what we need to do is go back here and basically have this one building even more speed for us. Nope. We can't do that either. What we can maybe do is do another corkscrew. That puts us at 16.5. It's too high. But if we drop all this curvy thingy here, it's just too much trouble. Then we're actually in line now for completing the circuit here. 24. And a little whoa. Okay. It's connected now. We do have a lot of twists and turns on it still. Let's do one test here and see if that goes. Air-powered vertical roller coaster. Ooh, that's a nice one. So let's see if that happens. But for now, let's watch the test here. This part is still just barely working. Don't know what else we can do here really, because I kind of like to curve around the things there. Loop over the queue. Good amount of speed through there. Getting pulled up for another bit of fun. If we look at the lateral Gs instead. Because those are gonna go amok here. Or maybe people are just experiencing a bit of, I don't know. Okay, that bit here at the end where we close it off, that's not gonna work. That's just not gonna cut it. That's the what did I just removed a bit of road there. That wasn't my intention. I just need to fix that quickly. Okay. Now, but yeah, this whole end of the game curve here is not gonna fly. We can do a bit of banking and see if that helps it. Like, let's just room it up for that. Alright, come on. Speed up. I want to see some stats on this thing. But I also want to make sure that it has to be completed by all the trains. Yeah, I fixed that already. Stop complaining. Right, getting lifted up over here again. Ready for the spinny part. All the guests on there. Oh, we actually have a lot of money right now. Let's pay back some loan quickly while we can. And it made it through the loop there. Excellent. And curve around there has reduced the G-force there quite a bit. Okay, it's actually not too bad. Let's try and test it some more. I think we can actually make it work now. So let us, while we test it, build a little cube path here. There we go. And of course an exit path. There. Now we also need a name for this, and oh, I missed an opportunity here to make it twist in through the loop of itself. We need a name for this. It's the it's going rather slowly over here. So something about hang time. It has a nice bit of hang time to it. Oh, very high, and medium. Only medium nausea, really? That's quite impressive, actually. I'm happy about that. So we need something. This is the ultimate hangover. There we go. The ultimate hangover. And price-wise, we want a price to match this one over here because I think they have. This one's not as intense. So we need something for the people who really like the intense stuff, so let's just go with the same price. 2 roller coasters for the price of 2, because they have to pay for each. And now I think we need to invest some money in an advertising campaign for this one. So that's down here. There. For a particular ride, and let's see, we want the ultimate hangover. 4 weeks. Start with marketing campaign. There we go. Now hopefully people will come play with this one, try it out, enjoy it. Hopefully not vomit everywhere. I think what we're gonna do immediately before we end this episode, or these episodes depending on whether I want to cut them up, is put a first aid room right there. Now I know the other one is right next to it, but still, apparently we might need it. So yeah, I think that's gonna cut it for this episode. We've been spending a lot of time building this roller coaster here, but I think it was well worth the time. I don't know if I'm gonna cut it down or cut it into 2 episodes. We'll see. But at least we have another big roller coaster in the park, and it seems to be popular. Like, all the green chairs are coming in. So yeah, I'm gonna sign off for now. I'm Jerry, and this has been RollerCoaster Tycoon 2. Bye.